there, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for hopping in today. If this is your first time you've ever clicked on one of my videos, welcome. My name is Alexis. I am an independent Scentsy consultant and just lover of home fragrance in general. And today what I have for you is a Scentsy haul full of a variety of holiday bars. I have not really been on my Scentsy game lately. I didn't purchase a lot of the early access things. I didn't purchase the bricks. And so what I did is I wanted to try the bricks. I wanted to try some of the bars in the Scents of the Season collection, etc. And because of the way Scentsy does things, you either can buy the bundle, or if you are a club subscriber, you can add the individual bars to your club. Well, I am not a club subscriber. I think Scentsy Club is amazing for a variety of reasons, but I canceled mine not terribly long ago, within the last year, because I just felt like I was getting so many bars, and I didn't think I needed that many bars of any one scent. So I canceled it, but what I did this go around to get the bars that I got this time is a one and done club. So essentially I started a club, added all the bars that I wanted, let it process and ship immediately. And then as soon as the order went through, I canceled the club. So you can get the bars that you want, you can get the discount, you can get the inexpensive, cheaper shipping rate, and I got the half-priced items. So I'm sure most of you know about that little trick, but maybe you don't. So I call them a one and done club. Just make a club and cancel it. So that's what this is from. Let's start with the half price item that I got, just to kind of get that out of the way. And like I said, we'll get into all the bars then. So for my half price item, I picked up the washer with in Jammy Time. I am not in a good place with my laundry products right now. I had before this just one washer with, and I think I have 6 or 7 laundry liquids. I don't know how that happened, but my balance is way off. So I needed to get another washer with. I'm gonna need more to go through the laundry liquid that I have, but I picked up this at half price just to kind of even it out a little bit more. I love the Jammy Time scent. It is my favorite in the laundry line. Also really enjoyed Starburst Sky. I kind of wish that Starburst Sky would have stuck around more than just the summertime, but that's okay. Love Jammy Time in the laundry products too. So let's get started on a couple of like random bars. They're not part of any one collection. While I was ordering, I wanted to pick up another bar of the Sanderson Sisters Perfectly Wicked. I recently discovered how good this bar is, and I just needed to get more of it. I am not a huge fan of the licensed bars just because of the price. I just don't want to pay $7 for a bar. However, when I tried this bar, it lasted for 3 full days. And so if I can find bars like that I love the scent and that are very long lasting, then it's worth the money. Then the $7 really stretches. And so this is one of those bars for me. Really, really enjoy it. It has notes of blackberry, black plum, cherry, and spiced vanilla. To me, this really smells like a Tom Ford cherry perfume, like a Lost Cherry, cherry smoke, that type of fragrance. It is a bedroom, bathroom, perfumey cherry scent. So if you're familiar with either of those perfumes and you like it, you probably would really like this bar. One of my new favorites. Love that one so much. Then I wanted to pick up the scent of the month for November, and that is Christmas Cookie. I will say I love the packaging on this. I've seen a lot of really mixed things about this bar. I don't feel like I've seen a lot of people really like it, but this has notes of baked gingerbread, orange, and pine trees. And I don't like it. how can I describe what I'm smelling? It really has an off-putting note in here. There's something in this that smells plasticky to me, like a chemical. This smells very chemical heavy. The pine in here doesn't smell like fresh tree. It smells like pine sol, kind of like a cleaner pine. I very much dislike this bar. There's just something off about it. Like I said, I'm getting a chemical, plasticky type of vibe. If you have melted this bar, I'd be curious to see what you think about it. I'm not sure if it's one I even want to melt or if I'm just going to pass it on to somebody that I know likes it or would like to try it, because there's just something not quite right about that one, but always worth a try. So then I wanted to get more bars of the holiday collection. There were 5 bars in the collection. I did a whole video on them. I'll link that above. And 4 of them I really, really liked. I liked this collection a lot in general. The one, I can't remember what it's called now. The one that I didn't get a second bar of, it had a very dentist office toothpaste type of scent to me. So that one isn't my favorite. But these other 4, I really liked it. So while I was placing this order, I thought, let me throw in another one of the holiday collection bars that I enjoyed. So we have Bundle Up. This has notes of sandalwood, mandarin, and vanilla orchid. Yeah, this is just a cozy almond, cozy, you know, cashmere type of fragrance. I definitely get the mandarin, but it's not super strong. Great bedroom, bathroom type scent. So that's a Bundle Up. Then we have Ginger Cookie Crunch. Probably my favorite one from this collection. This is crystallized ginger, vanilla bean, and nutmeg. This one is a very bakery heavy, kind of cookie heavy ginger. The ginger is not super sharp or anything like that, like you might get from like frosted ginger cookie. This is very heavy bakery, and then you get a little bit of kind of that spicy ginger, but it's very sweet. It's a very sweet bakery heavy bar. Very, very pretty. Like that one a lot, at least on cold. I will say I have not melted these yet. The only one that I have melted is Frosted Fantasy. So I did melt this one. The first bar I have in this bedroom here actually was so pretty, and it went for a couple of days before I took it out of the warmers. So this one is Bergamot, Snowdrop Blossoms, and Cedarwood. This is a very fresh scent. You definitely get the bergamot. You get kind of those, like bergamot pulls a little bit masculine to me, a little bit masculine cologne, but you get the hints of floral and the fresh air. There is a fresh note to this bar that's just really pretty and was a great performer. And then last for the holiday collection, I picked up a holiday market. This is pink grapefruit, pomegranate, and allspice. This is just your classic Christmas time scent. You get a little bit of the spice, you're getting the grapefruit. It is a cozy Christmas time fragrance. I could see this being blended with any bar that has a tree note to it. I think that would be really pretty. It is just a perfect fragrance for the holidays. So those are the holiday collection bars that I grabbed some more of. Now we can go into, I grabbed 2 bars that were available with the gingerbread chalet warmer. You got the warmer, and then there were 3 bars. So I picked up 2 of the 3. There was one that was a gingerbread, and I'm just not a big gingerbread fan, so I passed on that, but I did grab the other two. First up, we have Goody Goody Gumdrop. And this has notes of gumdrops and sugar coating. This is spicy. This is a spicy gumdrop. It's really interesting. I was expecting it to be more sugary, candied sweet. This really reminds me of holiday allspice, walking into a craft store. That type of fragrance. I actually don't really love it. It is way too spicy for me. And it's definitely not what I was anticipating it being by the name, the notes. I was expecting it to run a little bit sweeter. I'm still going to warm it. It's not a bad scent. It's just, it's a little bit spicy. I might blend it with something like a vanilla bean buttercream, or some just vanilla based fragrance to kind of tone down the spice a little bit, but you know, worth a shot. So that's Goody Goody Gumdrop. And then I grabbed Whipped Frosting. This was one I was definitely very excited about. I love fragrances like this. This is whipped butter, vanilla, and sugar. And this one is really good. This one, it truly smells like icing. Very, very sweet vanilla, almost like you have a buttercream icing. Very pretty. I worry that this one would be a little bit light in performance just by the nature of the scent. A lot of times vanilla to me can be a little bit light in performance, but it is really pretty. I'm excited to try this one and hope for good things. So that is Whipped Frosting. Then I picked up some of the Scents of the Season collection. So I grabbed 4 of the scents. First up was 2 bars of Meant to Be Merry. So this is a repurchase for me. This is one I really, really enjoy. This was the November 2023 scent of the month. And honestly, this really made me fall in love with buttermint. I really was not a buttermint fan until I tried this bar. But back then, everybody was talking about how good this bar was. And so when I got it and tried it, I was like, okay, I get it. It is so good. So I was very excited to see this come back. I have a little bit of a back stock from last year, so I didn't need to go crazy, but I'm glad to have picked up 2 more. This is the type of fragrance that I would melt really any time of year. Obviously, it leans a little bit more holiday winter-esque, but mint to me really can be used at any point in the year, especially in the bedroom at nighttime. I think it's just a soothing, kind of relaxing scent. So Meant to Be Merry has notes of crushed candy cane, butter cookie, and sugar. I feel like that's a really great description. It is a buttermint, and you get the cookie, you get that bakery component to it. Really, really pretty fragrance. Love this one a lot. Very glad that it came back. And I think one of the other ones is a return, and then the rest maybe are new, if I remember right, but I'm honestly not sure. I don't know why this one has this packaging. This was the Scent of the Season, Scent of the Month packaging last year, but the rest of the Scent of the Season collection has this packaging. So I don't know why that one doesn't match. But this one is Merry Wonderland. This is pink apple, clove, and spruce. This is pretty. You definitely get all 3 of those notes. I get the spruce, I am getting the spicy clove, and I'm getting the apple. The apple's not super strong. It just kind of sweetens the bar up a little bit. But I'm getting a lot of that spruce and then hints of the clove. It's a pretty scent. Not sure it's a bar that I would need lots of. I think the color of the bar is really pretty, but we'll see when I melt it. Then we have Cheery Cherry. This is one that I'm probably almost the most surprised about. So this one is candied cherry, spiced amber, smoked marshmallow, and blackberry. This is so good. I really like this bar. It is not cherry based. I'm really getting that smoked marshmallow and blackberry. It leans very kind of blackberry musk in a way. This is so good. Yeah, I might need to grab another one of these. This is definitely a standout in my haul as a whole. The cherry is not super present. You get a fruitiness, a sweetness, but it almost leans a little bit perfume-esque. It is not your chapstick or medicinal cherry at all. It's really, this is a very body care kind of heavy scent to me. It is musky and warm. From the amber, you get that smoky marshmallow, that sweetness, like sweet and smoky fragrance. This is really pretty. Very impressed with this one. I don't think it's the best name for this bar. To me, this really does not lean cherry much at all. It is much more of a just kind of fruity, perfumey, body care type of fragrance. So very impressed with Cheery Cherry. And then lastly, from the Scents of the Season collection that I grabbed was Eggnog. Now I believe this one also was a repeat, that this has been out in the Scentsy line before, but it's one that I had never tried. So this has notes of nutmeg, rum, and cream. So I just recently, probably in the last year, have gotten into eggnog. Not to drink, I don't like eggnog, but the scent of it. I love this. This is so good. And you know what I like about it is the rum, I think. The rum is present. This smells so authentic to me. This smells like real rum. It truly smells like you have a thing of eggnog, a glass right in front of you, and you just poured your rum in and spiked it. You get the creaminess from the eggnog, and the rum just smells so authentic. I cannot wait to melt this one during the holidays here coming up and see how that rum translates on warm. This is a beautiful Christmas time bar. Oh my gosh, really, really enjoy that one. So the Cheery Cherry and the eggnog, and then obviously the Meant to Be Merry definitely stand out for the Scents of the Season collection for me. Very, very glad that I got them, and I will have to warm them and see if I need to grab more of those bars before this collection goes away. And then the last bars I have to share with you guys today are the brick scents. So I have all 5 of them here. I am not really a brick person. It's too much wax for me. I never want to buy a brick really without trying a scent. I shouldn't say never, because I have bought bricks during flash sales and stuff, but for the most part, I don't want to buy that much of a scent that I've never tried. So I normally steer away from the bricks. However, I still wanted to try the scents. So the only way that you could get the individual bars was to put them in your club. Hence why I did this one and done club. So I have all of them in bars here to share. So first up, we have Salted Caramel Cider. This one is salted caramel, vanilla bean, and apple cider. I almost didn't buy this one because of the caramel. Not a huge caramel fan in wax, but I'm really glad I got this one. It really smells like what the notes say. You get the apple cider, but you get a lot of the caramel as well. It is a very caramel apple cider lane type of fragrance. I know this was like a holiday brick, but this is definitely a fall scent to me. I would melt this in the fall season, but like that one. Not sure if it's one I need to get more of, but I'm glad to have the one bar. Then we have Butterscotch brittle. This one's really interesting. This one has notes of peppermint, butterscotch, caramel, and vanilla. Yeah, I don't like this one. The peppermint is very odd mixed with these other notes. And again, this peppermint to me kind of comes off that medicinal dentist office toothpaste type of peppermint, not so much like the mint to be merry, you know, peppermint. I'm really getting some spice from this, and I don't know where that's coming from. Peppermint, butterscotch, caramel, and vanilla. I'm really getting like peppermint and spice. This is not my favorite. I don't even know if I would melt this one. This might be one that I will pass on. So again, if this is a bar you really like, let me know, or I might go into my giveaway box. I'm collecting my next giveaway box, and so whenever I come up with scents and I'm like, I don't know if it's for me, I put it in that box, and you know, one of you guys can have it. But still would love to know your thoughts. Is it a bar I need to warm and try it? Then we have Wrapped in Lights. This is one that I've heard people talk about a lot. This is lemon, pomegranate, and spices. This is good. It's a very holiday forward fruity scent. And I say that because of the spices. Definitely present. The pomegranate and the lemon don't take over, but it gives you that holiday fruit, holiday spice type fragrance. It doesn't stand out to me, you know, in comparison to like Holiday Market or some of the other bars that are similar and have similar notes and kind of give the similar vibe, this, you know, same type of holiday spice fruit scent, but it's pretty. I will melt that hopefully this holiday season. Warm Winter Night. This one is bourbon, citrus, and brown sugar. Love the color of this wax. I love that like teal blue. I really like this one. I can get it out. The bourbon's not too strong. The citrus isn't too strong. I feel like those notes balance each other really well. Kind of something, you know, warm and deep, and then kind of something bright and cheery blended together. I don't know if I get brown sugar, but I feel like I'm getting the bourbon and the citrus, which is honestly two notes I probably would have never thought to put together, but I feel like this bar works really well. I like that. And then lastly is Christmas Tree. Now I figured this is one that I would really enjoy. This is Fresh Air, Pine Needles, and Pinewood Forest. Yeah, and it is so good, but I love tree type fragrances. I love the pine in here, and I feel like you do get a fresh air. There's a Christmas to this bar in a way. It's like you are out picking out your Christmas tree. You know, you're at a tree lot, you're out in the fresh air, you get kind of the chill of the air, the snow's on the ground, and you're cutting down your tree. Oh, this is so, so pretty. I need to see if it's anything super unique compared to everything else I have, because I have a humongous tree collection. So do I need to get more of this bar? Probably not, but it is really good. I love that like deep forest green color. So pretty. Really like that one. So I would say this is my favorite of the brick scents. And if I purchased a brick in general, Christmas Tree would be the one that I went for. But that is it. That is my holiday Scentsy haul. Really excited to have these bars and give them a try. I'm really glad I did this kind of one and done club shipment. Have you guys tried any of these bars? What are your favorite ones? And are you looking forward to anything coming up in Scentsy World? I would love to know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye.